In this video, we are going to start talking about scientific notation. Why do we need scientific notation? Now here you can see that I chose two examples to show you why it is so handy, because in real life it happens that some numbers are super tiny and some numbers are super huge. And when that happens, we need something called scientific notation. So you can see that there is some number that is multiplied by 10 to a certain power. It is negative power or positive power. Now look at the mass of an electron. Electron is a tiny right particle. And we need a negative power to represent its mass. It's so tiny that if we had to write down this number, we would have to write down 30 zeros and then 9109. Imagine that. That would take a long time to write down all those zeros. For the speed of light, we've got 3 times 10 to a positive power, which is 8. To write that down, you would need to write zeros 8 times. Well, maybe that's not so bad, but still, scientific notation is very handy when a number is super small or super large. Okay, let's learn how to write a number in scientific notation. The first example we have is 12,600. Now, this number does not have a decimal point. We need to insert it. If a number has no decimal point, insert it at the end of the number. Okay? Now, after that, I want to move this decimal point until a number that I get is between 1 and 10. It has to be either 1 or more, but it should be less than 10. What you do is you jump either to the left or to the right until you get to that. Okay, let's go ahead and start jumping. Well, we jump over here. Now we've got what? If the decimal point was here, we would have 1,260. Well, that's not between 1 and 10. We need to continue jumping. Let's go one more time. Now we have 126. That's not between 1 and 10. Let's jump again. Now we've got 12.6. No, that's more than 10. That doesn't work. We have to jump one more time. Boom. And now we are good. Okay. And what we get now is this new number is going to be 1.26. Now, these trailing zeros, the zeros at the end, you do not have to put. And then you're going to put times 10. Now, to what power? You got to think. If the number that you started with is large, the power would be positive. If the number is small, the power would be negative. Looking at this number, it's definitely large. It's more than 10. And that means the power is going to be positive. But what is going to be the power? That depends on how many times you jumped. Let's look. We've jumped 1, 2, 3, 4 times. That means that the power over here is going to be 4. Let's see if I can enter that, and we'll see if that's right. Now, MyOpenMath is super nice. It also tells you when you are not in scientific notation. It gives you a clue.